Good morning, Mike the MC, bringing another self-care video. Today I'm going to share with you Catechism number 90. Today, I just got here to work on time, everything's good, good weather, a lot of rain, right, a lot of rain, but connecting it with the theme of the Catechism today, it'll be number 90, with respect to a hierarchy of truth. And this kind of plays back to even a little of philosophy, where technically there's no such thing as a wrong action. If you follow a step of good, if one is higher than another, then okay, you're fine to do that action. But bringing with the hierarchy of truth with the Catholic faith, but then expanding it to the parts of life and practical way of living life, I think there is so much to this. So let me share with you number 90. The mutual connections between dogmas and their coherence can be found in the whole of the revelation of the mystery of Christ. In Catholic doctrine, there exists an order or hierarchy of truths, since they vary in their relation to the foundation of the Christian faith. And so with this hierarchy, we're going to look at, all right, what is the truth that keeps everything moving forward? What is it that a higher truth protects the lower one, and protects, and not only that, the people of the church throughout the world? So for example, say if everyone had the Bible in their home, would you say that is the greatest truth that you could have at your disposal, so that way you can live throughout your life, end of times, etc., all these different situations? I'd argue, yeah. As far as there being information for you, our Lord right there at your fingertip, literally, so you can read and pray. And then, okay, what's a step below that? Okay, well then, you could say, okay, the Catechism, that's a step lower, but you can still use it as far as a practical tool to help you live your life in a useful way, looking at ways and how the faith really is intertwined in a practical sense. So that's how I look at the Catechism. Now, when you look at the priest, what is he reading from there? The Missal, the Missalette. And you wonder, wow, okay, where does that stand? And you think, well, that's important because you're getting the Mass underway. That's his version of, okay, you would say, not a cookbook, but a sense like, okay, this is how I am going to run the Mass. I have 4 versions. Then you have also the idea that, okay, every year there's A, B, or C in the Catholic faith, so he has to follow that with respect to that as well. With respect to, okay, we're in year C, so let's go now to year A, and now to year B, and recycle, and keep going over and over again throughout the end of the age, right? And so you look at, okay, then looking within the Bible itself, the Gospels, where do they rank with respect to even the Pentateuch, the Old Testament, the rest of the New Testament? And you could see this hierarchy in different areas and apply this in different ways. Now, how does this connect back to a person's faith? I would argue, when you look at the truths that really resonate with you, for me, it's the Bible and the Catechism. I love seeing those two together. I love seeing those work together side by side, because to me, that is how any person can really pick up those 2 documents, those books, and start learning about the faith. And then when you understand those 2, then you can expand and jump into the very specific books as well. What the popes have written, what the saints have written, and all the unique things that really help you grow as you develop as a growing person. And kind of like now bringing back a philosophy perspective. If you want to understand more about something and you find and read about all like the fine parts of a bigger system, wow, your education, your understanding, your awareness is becoming so great. You're starting to see things that other people may not see right away, because you are building your awareness to really capture a broad spectrum of things that no one can see. And so in connection even with this, even where I help clients every day as much as I can, how do you connect a broad spectrum into a understandable path? How do you help them recognize, okay, I can get to the high level? How do you break down the road so that it's easy to follow? Now that is a good teacher right there. If you're able to break down or make the pathway look real and able for people to walk on, if you're able to make that connection, that is a beautiful thing to do. And so, just sharing this with my final thought today. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Hope you all get out there and find a way to talk with other people and evangelize. Talk with people and break the path. Make it simpler for people to see. And once you're able to make a simple path for people in your work, your life, family, etc., then people start to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and things will start to happen. And then you could build and broaden your awareness, like I mentioned here in this video. So, hope this video finds you well today. Take care, everybody. Broaden that horizon. Take care. Have a good one.